Hi everyone, this is Emmanuel from WEAF Mall. I'm going to be taking you through our point of sale system. Previously, I've made a video that was showing you how to configure your computer while having bought the point of sale system. Right now, I've come to take you through the point of sale system and how it looks like, how it works. So I have point of sale installed. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to enter my username. If at all you have forgotten your password, we have the option for forgot password. Now with the forgot password, you should have set your security question in your account. You have the security answer, or you can use your phone number to be able to reset your password. Okay, now I'm going to log in. What you're typing, you can click on that. I'm going to click login, or from here I can just click on the to be able to log me in the system. Okay, now we are here in the system, and this is the sales page where we make transactions from. On the left hand side top, we have the username of the logged in person, and on the still on the left hand side we have the sidebar. Okay, I have the sidebar menu giving you a few things, and we have the support section and the logout button. So support, we have email and the WhatsApp number. Then we have the scan, where you can go ahead and scan your items using the QR code or desktop scanner. We have the search. This search, when you type in, it will filter for you items that are similar or has the keyword being entered here. So it will give you the item code, the name, the price, and the quantities available. It can also allow you to sell in negative, then you stock in later and fill the gap. So if I want to sell these ones, 2 of them peps, I can double click on peps 2 times and the quantity here will be 2. Similarly, I can change quantity to 10 and I click on a portion. By default, it will send 10 pieces or kilograms for selection. So you can double click on, the more times you click, you can multiple click, or you can preset the value before making a selection and it is taken the other side. If you want to reduce, go ahead and reduce this to 1. Okay, double click, enter the figure, click enter, hit the enter button. Or I can change the price this to maybe 1,500 Uganda shillings. This system supports all currencies. Okay, now you may be working on a client and someone comes, and maybe a client made selections of items, came to the counter, you're busy feeding in the system, then he goes back to look for something else. In such a scenario, you need to hold these items such that you can work on the next available client. So to hold your items, you always click on hold items. It will open for the hold page. Describe this customer. Say make or client one anything, and then I can click OK, and I'll be able to go back and make and sell. So we shall come back to this later on. So this is how the selling part looks. We have Flutterwave integrated into the system. Flutterwave payments are allowed or can be received using this system. They are integrated. All you need to do is to come to File, come to Payments Configuration, and go to your Flutterwave dashboard. Get your public key, a secret key, and the hashed key, secret hash top. Then you come set them here and you save. That's all you need to be able to start using Flutterwave in the system. Some of you might have used Flutterwave. You realize Flutterwave supports mobile payments and Visa cards, debit cards, credit cards, MasterCards. They are supported by Flutterwave, so you can use them as well. On the main menu, we have the section for users. You can add user, view users, see your profile and your license details for the system. If at all your license is expired, you can't use the system, so you'll be able to see your license details from the user profile. And under user profile, you'll be able to see your name, your email address, the register details, your security question and the security answer you have. All your details are here. If you want to change your password, you can do it from here. Enter the current password, enter the new password, and you can go ahead and change it. Okay. Then we have section for purchasing. This is where you can add you can go ahead and receive stock directly. You can go ahead and create purchase orders. Okay, you can create purchase orders. By default, it will always pick last 30 days including the current date and list them for you. You can filter. If you want to create a new one, I can click on this new purchase order, or I have to go back here and click on add new purchase order. Okay, so if I click on this, it will take me to the purchase order page, and I will select the supplier. Okay, then go ahead and enter the details you want. All these sections are covered in the system for you to go ahead and use. So the supplier, you can search, or you can just go ahead and scan using the barcode, and you can have your PO details. So with this system, you'll be able to send an email to your supplier if at all you registered a supplier email address when you're creating the supplier. In case you didn't register an email address when creating a supplier, you'll be required to enter the email here if you're to use save and send. If you want to save and send the email to the supplier, you need these two. You need first supply or add the supplier email address, then you can go ahead and send to the supplier. Just like we saw how to adjust quantity here and price when making sales, we can do the same here. Just double click, enter the figure you want, hit enter. You can do the same here. You can view your available purchases. Which have been made. You can go ahead and make new sales or view the sales receipts you have. So when I click on a particular receipt, let's say I click on this, it will open for me the detailed page of the receipt. So I see the details and which items are included into in that particular transaction. Milk, I have this, the cost was this. Then picket, I have this, the price was this. So you can go ahead and preview and reprint this, or just go back. And we also have section for suppliers. You can add and view suppliers. You can go ahead and edit their statuses. And we have section for items. You can add a new item. You can add a department. You can go ahead and import new items into the system. We have the reports, we have the expenses. Under expenses, you can go ahead and add, first of all, we have the expense accounts. Expense accounts, we have some which are operating, others are non-operating. If you have any other account you want to create, you can go ahead and add it from here. Let's say just want to call this transport. Then you can classify it, maybe it is under operating. Before adding, let me try to search for transport here and see. Then I see it is not there, so I'm going to save. After saving, when I come back here and search for transport, now I'm able to have it. Okay, so I can go back to the expenses and then add an expense. I need to select the account expense type. I'm going to look for transport, which we just added. Currency you're dealing in, so maybe 5,000. Now we have these daily sales deduction and no and yes. If you leave it on yes, this amount you're entering here will be deducted on the transactions which you're making during that day. In the profit and loss, the expenses will be deducted. If you put it on no, they won't be deducted. So after making this, I'm going to click add to cart. Then I can go ahead and add another expense for the same person if I have. Then if not, I can select the person I'm paying. This is a supplier, this is a user, or you can leave it blank if you don't have. You need to specify which account is used for payment. You need to specify the expense date, and you can save. Okay, you can also maybe provide remarks if you have, and you can save. Your expense has been recorded. Okay, so I can go to view expenses. So under view expenses, I have it at this. click on view details, then to be able to open for me what is there and which items are attached. And we have backup. So with this backup, some of you, we have what we call the backup schedule, where we set the system to run backups at certain interval of the day. Remember, when this backup is being run, you will not even know. You can't know. It just runs in the background and finishes without either the system notifying you or stopping you from whatever you're doing. It just runs in the background. Okay? You can manually create these backups as well when you want. You can just create them. Otherwise, the system can handle the backup process for you without your interaction, as long as you clearly specified. The most important thing is you to specify the backup path. What do I mean by backup path? Is where the backup is going to be stored. So I'm going to come to system settings, and under system settings you enter the company name, the printer. The printer is, this will automatically read the printers which are associated with your computer. Okay, then you choose, you enter your country, you go ahead and specify the TIN, these details, the email address and phone number, then you specify the backup path. This is EFRIS DB or post backups. I'm going to go click on choose. I'm going to come to home. I'm going to click on this PC, local disk E, post backups. I'm going to create another folder here. I'm going to create another folder here called training backup. After saving this, if I want to manually run this backup, I can go to backup, okay, and then I can click on create backup. Okay, this is done backing up the entire database. So when I happen to go to that path which we have just specified, we say it is EFRIS backups, then training backup, you will see a backup which has been created. So this backup also runs in the background without your notice, depending on the schedule which has been set. So this system is available for you. It has been tested and it works perfectly over a network. It works without internet. For warehouse stores or warehouses, we are working on another module which is going to be stock transfer, where you'll be able to transfer stock from your warehouse to some other branches if you have them. But it is a very easy to use system, very easy to use. Add new item. So I'm going to say Fanta 500 mils. You can scan the code, or I can click on have. Now there are some manufacturers who happen to make codes, or like their products have QR codes, or they have barcodes which can't read. We have an option here called generate barcode. So this helps, like if you have items where their barcodes can't read, you can generate their codes, then you print on the sticker paper and attach on the product. Or also those ones who are in manufacturing sections and you want a system where you can generate these codes and you package them in your products, we have this. So I have this code here. I'm going to click on generate barcode. When I click on generate barcode, it will show me the path where it has been saved and the name. So it is in documents with POS barcodes. It is 1977. So I'll come to documents with POS barcodes. It is 1977. This, when I open this, it is an image containing this particular code, this. Okay, I'm going to zoom this for you. So you print this on the sticker paper, you cut, then you can package your items with these barcodes for your suppliers or your customers to always just scan. The system is simplified and has so many functionalities. We have the reports, profit and loss, PR. So feel free to put in your order, and if you can purchase. If you have any issues with the installation following the guide, then you can just let us know and you give us remote access, then we shall definitely handle the installation process for you at no extra cost. We offer support for the full year regarding with the system at the same cost you bought. We offer remote support. The system is very responsive and user-friendly. Very responsive and user-friendly. You can set your currencies you deal with or you deal in the settings sections, and you can add many. So if I say this is USD, and I go ahead and update, if I go to make a sell, you realize now I'll be working with the USD currency. Everywhere it will be now that currency which you're working with. System is available for a very lower cost of only $100 per year For you who want a one-off, you just have to contact us and we shall negotiate on the terms. But the usual cost is $100 per year, with support inclusive, remote support inclusive, and you can have the system and you ramble. Discounts are available. There are some items we had held. I'm going to come back and hold this. Can go ahead and give a discount of 5%. I'll leave it to 0. And when you enter the amount you're receiving, let's say someone's giving you, if you take a note, you'll be able to see the change to give back to the customer. There is another video of how to set up this system. So basically, check in the description, there's going to be a link of how to purchase and where to purchase this system from. Feel free to place in your orders, or you can WhatsApp this very number or this email, and we shall be in touch with you and discuss more details concerning this. For those of you who want customizations, you're welcome. You're welcome. For those of you, maybe you may be a developer and you want source codes, you're welcome. But remember, source codes won't be taken at a lower cost, no. For you who are coming for source codes, the fee is higher. This company name can change. Company name can change. It is from this side. I can say Asante Shoppers and save. And then when I go back to other pages, now it is Asante Shoppers. So feel free. I mentioned Asante Shoppers is one of our clients. This system has been tested very well and is actively being used. Some of you who are in Uganda and you feel like you want references, communicate to us and we shall give you a list of supermarkets where you can pass by. And see how the system is working, or you can ask them to give you feedback regarding our system and our support structure and how effective it is. You are most welcome to do business with us. Thank you for supporting us always. Thank you for always giving us business. God bless you.